Okay, thank you for watching this comedy. I'd like to have you or request that you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Okay, so this comedy, and I've been specifically told that I can't use this individual's real name. So it's going to be called Comedy, The Alex, and Boz. I will give you two concrete examples of when I watched The Alex bomb when I went out to Boz with him. And by the way, any detectives out there, you could watch the breakup video and see if you could put two and two together. It shouldn't take a genius. Comedy, The Alex, and Boz. So I remember quite a while back, I went to a bar with The Alex, and he sat down on the stool and he prompted himself there, and the bartender was working her butt off. She was servicing us, she was servicing people on the other side, and she was servicing a multitude of customers at the bar. And the Alex said that he's going to try to flirt with the bartender. And the method in which he did this was so ill-fated, I never forgot it. First of all, the bartender was, I believe that she was either in a long-term relationship or married, because she mentioned it to us. And the Alex thought that he would flatter the bartender, and he came up with a very old reference. He told the bartender, who must have been probably in her mid to late 20s, and remember, the Alex is in his mid to late 40s. He told the bartender, and he kept saying it, that she looked just like Cheri Oteri from Saturday Night Live fame from 20 years ago. No millennial is going to know who Cheri Oteri is. As a matter of fact, the vast majority of people won't know who she is. I only know who she is because I like Saturday Night Live, or Saturday Night Live. So he kept saying, Cheri Oteri, Cheri Oteri. And she smiled and made it seem like she was interested in the Alex. But it was very lucid to me that she was just joshing the Alex on. And it was ridiculous to watch this, because in the Alex's eyes, he thought he was doing well, trying to charm this woman who, again, I'm pretty sure had mentioned once or twice she was in a relationship to us. And he thought he was doing well, but he just looked stupid. And I will give you another time, and funny enough, it was at exactly the same bar. I was with the Alex, sitting at the bar. And right next to us, after a little while of sitting there, two young women sat down next to us. They both had to be about probably in their late 20s or early 30s. So the Alex talked to one of them, and he was trying to flirt with her. And it was obvious from her body language she had no interest in the Alex. And he was gleaming and making stupid comments to her as if he was doing very well. And I was watching him bomb. And this young lady said to the Alex, who had to be well over a dozen years older than her, and quite frankly about 4 to 5 inches shorter, you know, if somebody ever asks me for my number, if I'm not interested in them, I don't want to give them a hard no, so I'll just give them my Facebook account. And the Alex had such a stupid look on his face, and he thought this was his golden opportunity. But it was so obvious that it was not his golden opportunity. It was her way of saying, please don't ask for my phone number. And the Alex, looking bewildered and weary and froggy and groggy, looked right at this girl and said, could I have your phone number? And she looked right at the Alex and said, I'll give you my Facebook. And I got to watch somebody whose perception of reality was so skewed, it was unbelievable. And the entire night after, he said that he thought he was doing so well. The takeaway lesson from all of this is no matter what you're doing, whether you're in school, at the job, trying to romance your wife or girlfriend, or perhaps trying to, meet a new partner if you're single. I mean, know what's going on, have emotional intelligence, have perception of reality, and be cognizant of everything around you. Don't be the Alex, and don't think that you're a legend in your own mind. If you have any stories of the such, tell me in the comments section, or if you know any friends that were the Alex, let me know.